Hold it one more time, y'all. It's cranking right there.
What?
What we doing, Tony? Let us see my man Mike back there, y'all. So they got you now. I'm time on the river and coke down here. And it's time to do whatever, y'all. Cause that's the Remy and coke. Let us see the big red crew. Come on, smoke. And that's the Remy and coke.
God damn.
Come on, smoke.
I don't know nothing about this shit.
Hey, I'm gonna jump. The way to go. Hey, I got stylish dedication going out to the 31st crew. Cause they came through. Well, alright. Yeah, well, alright. God damn it, alright. God damn it, alright. I got stylish dedication going out to the 7 Woods crew. Cause they came through. Well, alright. Well, alright. Well, alright.
You know nothing about this one.
Oh, Smokey.
No, bro, don't even touch me.
Just to give me that beat.
You will not know what this is. No clue.
Now give me that sucker.
Woo! 2 years into this thing, boy. 2 years anniversary, boy. Anybody ain't catch
Don't give
our
up my
anniversary.
main man,
You
Greg
missed
and
it.
friends.
You know what I'm saying?
Just to give me that beat.
2 years into it. 2 nights a
Big
week.
Big Crew. Yes,
Raw.
we do. No eating.
Uncut.
Gotta see the whole Big Big Crew. Don't get out here.
The third perspective, baby.
Big Big. Big
You know
Big
what I'm
right
saying?
here. Let's see my nigga
Oh,
Big
no
Big
rubber.
in here. Before we go
No
to
rubber, no
Rock and
mask.
Rock, and that's the Remy and
Hey,
Coke.
we been doing podcasts with no rubber, no mask.
Come on, smoke.
You know? Doing this thing. 11,000. Woo, let me see.
What we do right this
You know what I'm
time?
saying?
Don't get about
Gotta
the
get the numbers
all
right.
of it here.
You know what I'm saying? Right?
Also, we got Miss Lisa,
Numbers gotta be
Miss
precise.
Republican friends, plenty of
Woo!
talent.
That's some go-go shit. Y'all know about this. This is underground music.
Don't get about
Anybody from Texas, if you listen to them, we appreciate it a whole lot. Check this out. Show this to this lady. Listen to the lady listen to this here. You know what I'm saying?
What we gonna do, Tank? Huh? Hey, Dave, give me one more time with the flow, Dave. Love you one more time, baby.
Listen to this how you slow it down. Brad, you got Jay. This is how you slow it down. See what I'm saying? Shouts out to everybody Southeast DC, Northeast DC, what? Bowie, Landover, Riverdale. Appreciate you a whole lot.
And my damn dogs even Mr. Beachy. Girls
Nice
beat me
and
when they see me.
I don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? 11,476 down plays on our podcast. We appreciate it a whole lot. Everybody that downloads our podcast from Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast at. You know what I'm saying, dog? Woo! Live stream. Twitch, Twitter. We there. Live. Right now. Matter of fact, YouTube. Catch us live. Facebook group. Follow us in Facebook group. You know what I'm saying? Get more personal. You know what I'm saying? You talk to Rock Real there. You know what I'm saying, dog? Rap to us. The Facebook group. That's what's up. 11,000. Did I say 11,476? Yes, indeed. 2-year anniversary. What's up? That is us. Woo. This Northeast group. Just in case y'all know about that. You know what I'm saying, dog? You know what I'm saying, dog? Player. It is I. You tuned in to the #1 podcast in the DMV. I am your host, your late night supervisor, dope dealer extraordinaire, DC's own, Rad, B.I.D. Jones. See, that's right before you end fools. To left and right of me. My podcast partners, Radical Rail and OnlyFans J. This is T3P. Now, are we in a social justice crisis, political crisis, or a pandemic, or not? You know what I'm saying, dog? You tell me. I don't know, dog. You know what I'm saying, dog? I'm lucky to be alive. Everybody know by now I love the black ladies. Happy, healthy, and free for me. And don't forget those Tubmans, real. You know what I'm saying, dog? This is the Third Perspective Podcast. We appreciate everybody from coast to coast, worldwide, that tunes in, checks out this podcast. What it do? Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me, Jack. Radical One. What's going on, Jay? What y'all got going on, bro? Talk to me. What's been going on with y'all, man? You know what I'm saying, Doc? I already know you got a flood going on. You walking up in this water. That's your problems now?
You know, pipe busting.
That ain't good, bro.
You know.
That ain't good, bro.
You're supposed to be laying the pipe, not busting.
You know? See, you got me before I got my sound effects. I like that, though. The nigga said bust before you get... Yeah, but you can't be waking up in water. You know what I'm saying? That's not a good thing. Yo, what'd you do? What happened when you woke up?
We called the people. They came, wet back the shit, took the pipe, the main valve off. They started working on the shit.
What was wrong?
It was the main drain. I mean, like the pipe that connects to the garbage disposal.
Oh, fuck. Y'all had garbage? Y'all had motherfucking lettuce all coming out of that thing? Oatmeal sliding through that bitch? Hey, shouts out to them plumbers that came in there.
Yeah, the maintenance work.
Shouts out to them plumbers, man. They came in that joint. Get a round of applause for them. You know what I'm saying? That
24-hour service, you know.
Taking care of the boys' problem he had. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, 24-hour stories. You know what I'm saying? But damn, to wake up as soon as you step on the foot on the motherfucking ground. You sleep with your socks on, boy?
Nah.
As soon as you step on them up, now if you step on that joint with socks on, that is the worst.
You be mad shit. They ain't got.
You step down that joint with some water. God damn it.
Yeah, change socks.
Yeah, that just feels fucking. You gotta take that off. ASAP, Jack, real. That gotta come off your foot. Now, if you would step down that joint with no sock and your joint say like, damn, it's a flood in here. You don't care. You see what I'm saying? But the sock, that just turns into something. Now you gotta take this motherfucker off. Now the joint feeling all slimy. It's different things going on now with the sock on and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think no sock on either. Matter of fact. Now maybe in the summer, maybe I don't think so. But in the winter, nah. But the heat pumping, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Doc? Y'all we had the heat pumping in the motherfucking winter.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's a balance in it with this shit because you had your nose beating in this motherfucker.
Yeah. Or you catch what they call one of those colds.
Huh?
When it's just dry as shit. Not a cold, but it's like when it's dry as shit and then you get the coughing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Or you can do in the summertime, do the air conditioner too much and you catching colds and shit. They be coming out there doing cold, having colds like mother. It's hot as shit out here. What the fuck you sniffing it for, nigga? You know what I'm saying? And they join the AC. Like a fool.
Mm-hmm.
But the heat, it's a balance with heat, man, because you can get uncomfortable quick.
Yeah, that's why we got radiated heat in the apartment, so the radiated heat is the best heat, but that motherfucker burn you outside your damn house at home. Y'all open up the window.
That's what I mean. It's a balance with this shit, Slim.
So what we do, we open up the window, have some of that air coming in.
This nigga got the heat on with the window open.
But the heat free though.
Hold on, but bruh.
As I said, it's radiated heat. It ain't like it's
Hold on, real.
What's one of those heats? Like the AC. Like if you got the situ air heat, you ain't opening up the window because
Nah. Hold on. Grandma always used to say, "Don't let my heat out." You know what I'm saying, Doc? But y'all got the windows open with the heat on. What are we doing there?
The windows cracked.
Now you know if you got the joint set on what you got to set on.
It's radiated heat.
Oh, you got the radiator joint.
That's what.
You gotta close the door, bro.
Yeah, you gotta open up, crack a window.
Oh, your joint just get hot.
Yeah, that shit just get hot. That's why you gotta crack a window.
My man got the radiator.
That motherfucker be pumping though, man.
Hey, my nigga, he got the radiator heat though, Slim. Nigga, when I was little, my little brother bust his head wide open on one of those little motherfuckers.
And them motherfuckers don't play me crack.
What we was doing? Oh, he was playing football. We used to play football in the room, right? And we had one of them motherfucking radiators in the back, and like in the corner of the room, right? So we was throwing the pass, football and shit, and we was tackling each other and shit. Everything was fun. You know what I'm saying?
You by the window too.
Then I'm like, yeah, hit that motherfucker left and right turn right there. I throw it to him. Man, he catch the joint. He smiling the whole time. He catch the joint. So I'm saying, boom, boom. Hit his head right on the back of that bitch, man. Right on that motherfucker, like you said, that radiator joint. So everything got quiet. We looked at it. Everybody looked like, you all right, dog? You know what I'm saying? And blood just stopped coming out everywhere. We was like, oh shit, hey, we need help. And then Lee had to get like 10 stitches and shit, man.
Not only he hot, you
bust his head on that motherfucker, man. I used to hate those joints in the middle of the room in a fucking way. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Bust your head on your head.
Yeah.
You burnt yourself.
That's why I'm glad now you just put it on 77. You know what I'm saying, dog? And the air blow on you. But it's still a fine line because, like, my girl be like, motherfucker, like, when I turn the heat on, man, I want it, like, when at night, you know, at night you get colder, right?
Mm-hmm.
While you sleep. So I'm expecting the heat to be on while I'm asleep. You know what I'm saying? So you can tell when motherfucker get up and cut the heat off. Because now you look for covers and shit. It's like, hold on, what the fuck? Where the covers at? Nigga, forget all the covers. Like, oh, you cut the heat off? No. Where we at? This November. We ain't cutting heats off. We ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? But it will get the blows need. Your nose be bleeding like motherfucker, boy. You let that thing go too far. You know what I'm saying, dog? Fuck that. But yeah, it is a thin line with that shit though in the house. Yeah.
We do got the radiator heat, but we got the one where it adjusts the knob at the end.
Jesus, man, y'all need to go.
Apartment job.
Y'all gonna have to go.
These little apartments a little old there.
I gotta go to the motherfucker. What's his name? Who gonna make change? Let me think. Like if you had an apartment, it's not the motherfucker maintenance man.
Yeah.
Y'all can't go in the rental office.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta call corporate, right? And be like, nigga, y'all at least upgrade to the 21st century.
It's amazing because you pay a lot of rent too.
Oh no, we can't live in DC or Maryland without paying a rack of rent.
Yeah, so you pay a lot of
but
rent
you can't then give us some trash ass spot to live at and be like, okay, that's what you live at. Give me more. No, bitch. Since I'm gonna give you more, guess what? I want flowers out front. I know it's a little motherfucking hood joint, but I want a parkway out front. When we walk out, I want flowers on the side of that bitch. Fuck wrong with it, nigga.
But see, we pay our rent. We don't even pay $900. Yeah, it ain't that bad.
Man, fuck that, man. I still want when I walk out, like you can't really live nowhere. That's probably a 1 bedroom, right? Like you can't get like 2 bedrooms. It's gonna be 15 and up, right? And you're gonna be like, nigga, it's not even worth 15 because it'd be some shit like 711 fucking feet. That's small as shit, Slim. But they sell them joints 1,500. You look at them like, nigga, are you serious right now?
This without utilities included.
Do you have a garage back there or something? What are you doing here? You know what I'm saying, dog? How would you charge that, you dumb motherfucker? But it's everywhere. Yep. You can't really go anywhere without a small ass shit 1,500. It's like we almost in New York now and shit.
And the bad part about it, the housing market, the market for housing and shit is going to continue to increase. So, you know, it's going to get to a point where it's going to stop and then decrease, but then the housing market will crash.
It's just, man, it's tough, dog.
But that's their fault for charging these high ass rents. When they do that type of shit, they outsmarting people. They only fucking themselves. Because not only that, they built these condos, these places, and motherfucker still fucking fucked up. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to do security at construction sites. Yeah. Where we'd be building up the apartments and shit. So, you know, we supposed to be looking for leaks, gas leaks and shit like that. Man, them motherfuckers be gathering gas leaks, motherfucking water damages all over the place. Motherfuckers be patching up and shit like that. And then people moving in, and then, you know, they probably be in there probably for like the first year, and the ceiling start leaking and shit. You know, they build these places fucked up. But then they want to have a nerve to charge you $2,000 for 3 bedrooms.
Exactly, yeah. $2,000. You
It's
look
not
out.
even worth this shit.
You look out the window. You looking at a brick wall. And shit, like what the fuck? You don't even know what's happening outside. You're just looking at a wall, looking at ants and shit walking on the wall. And shit. Like, what the
That's
fuck?
like you living over there down Dolph Capital or something. And you open up the window, you just see a bunch of windows on the other side of the building and shit.
It's tough. It's tough, man. It's real tough. Like, it's easy to live like 4, 5, 6 people in one joint, but most people don't want to live like that. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody lives like that. How you gonna get some pussy?
It's tough, man. How shit getting raised up.
You not gonna go to the bathroom?
It's like the same houses that was back in the day. Look the same way they were back in the day, but charge more. Like, how you do that?
And then it's like everything they build is like housing over retail. Like CVS downstairs and or the Safeway downstairs and some shit.
Yeah.
They got the gym in there.
They did that on down. Yeah.
One thing I can see you paying for is the convenience, but it ain't the point of it.
Yeah, but I see what you're saying. Where they build apartments with the gym downstairs, all that shit downstairs. Yeah, that's what they doing now. They did that shit all down Rhode Island Avenue.
And they doing it everywhere.
And then only that, they tear down apartments that we used to live in back in the day. Well, now too, they tear those down and build up shit we can't even get in. We can't afford.
I just went up, y'all know over at Georgia Avenue by Black Hole?
Yeah.
They closed all them joints up back there.
They board them joints up.
They bought all them joints up. What's that, 640?
Yeah.
They bought all them joints up. They about to tear it down over there. I mean, we see it coming, but I was like, damn, 642? They took that. They been took my joint. And we had the duplex joint back in the day when I used to grow up in our joint. We had 3 bedrooms, upstairs, downstairs, big ass kitchen, big ass living room, big ass dining room. We ain't had a balcony. We had like a half balcony. You know, one of those joints that had the thing across. You just open up the balcony and it's just the thing across. You know, we had those type of balconies. But other than that, we had 2 bathrooms. We had 2 bathrooms, 3 bedrooms. Everything was big in the joint. And they come knock the shit down. You know, it happens. Now it does.
Yeah,
But,
that's what I'm saying. Everything's just different now. You know what I'm saying? Radical one, what's going on, bro?
Sure. Working.
What you got going on, player? Everything good?
Mm-hmm. Looking at the new community out there, building up a lot of houses around here. We'll be putting Whole Foods over there.
Where?
Over there by Hampton Park, where they building all that stuff at. So it's gonna be a Whole Foods right there. Make sure though, because they got all the new townhouses on the other side, and you got the stadium. You got all the other houses they built in the hospital. So you gotta have Whole Foods over there. They sent us a newsletter about that. I'm like, damn, they put a Whole Foods right there.
I saw they put a car wash right there too.
Mm-hmm.
Put so much shit over there, it don't make sense.
Hampton Park.
That's Richie Station with a car wash.
Richard Start Station.
Had the pot down the street from it.
But Richard
Home
Station
Depot.
too though.
Yeah, Home Depot is with stuff.
It's
on there.
Hampton Park.
Yeah, it's Hampton Park right there. They got a whole bunch of stuff over there now. They be doing the whole area. Right there. Probably about to go up.
That's the same thing.
Damn shit about to happen.
It's the same thing going on in every city around the world. You know what I'm saying? Well, black cities that they redoing things where they outpricing us. It's like, what are you expecting us to go after that though? I'm confused.
In the country.
Or group up like the foreigners do, like getting. But black people just can't do that. It's hard for black people to get in like a whole bunch of families in one house, man. It's gonna be a problem.
You ate my Skittles. You ate my Oreos.
There's a lot going on, yeah.
Who did this? Who ate that? I don't know. Everybody in the house don't know.
Somebody gonna want to put their shit.
You're gonna want to knock somebody completely the fuck out for touching shit. You know what I'm saying? Or not coming up with their rent.
Yeah,
that's when the problem gonna come in there right there.
That's gonna be a big problem.
Like, nigga, where's your shit at, dog?
And that's the problem right there. People be thinking that people
Oh, you got it. Y'all good. Y'all, both of you and your girl got a job. Nah, bitch.
Where your money at? Where your money at?
Fuck wrong with you?
I got food stamp. That's not money.
Come up with your shit, nigga. Get the fuck out. You don't want to talk to your friends like that, though. You know, you like nigga or your family.
But then again, if they do got food stamps, give me your food stamp. You just don't eat that shit out that refrigerator.
Well, yeah, your motherfucking family, and then you be like, nigga, you can come in this joint, but y'all can't eat nothing. You ain't gonna be able to pull that off, Slim. At all.
All you gonna do is sneak and wait till you ain't dead.
Yeah, especially the kids. They gonna fuck shit up. And then you gonna feel bad. You gonna want to feed the kids. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, go ahead, come on to the table, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Go pour you some cereal.
That's when you go to the grocery store, you're gonna make sure you get some little shit for them, you know what I'm saying? You come back to the house, look at their mother, and be like, motherfucker, you didn't get your fucking job. Here, baby, you good? You like this? You know what I'm saying? Bro, yeah.
They hit her mother. Let me get some from the kid. You got some Capri stuff? Let me get some.
Hey, I remember when Capri Sun first came out, you know. That was my shit. I think we was, matter of fact, back then we was going on motherfucking camping trips. When that joint first came out, this Capri Suns was my shit. I had to take them joints. And swimming trips too. We used to go swimming.
Because Capri Suns come in handy.
Y'all ain't never go camping?
Hell yeah.
You went camping? It was in school?
I used to do
You went camping in school?
Yeah, we did summer camp. Summer camp like we was in a log in a cabin.
Oh my God, yes. I was in that joint. We was in the cabins out that joint. I think we went somewhere. I don't know where we was at. I was little as shit.
I remember we was in.
But I remember I was calling my motherfucking calling home like, nigga, I gotta come home. Man. I was catching motherfucking asthma attack like shit, Slim. I was fucked up in that joint, Slim. I couldn't even breathe out that joint. And when we went out there to swim, like in the ocean and shit, I kept, that water was salty and shit.
Yeah,
that shit used to make me sick, man.
That was salty. And then you swimming in the same water they fishing in.
Yeah, that shit used to make me sick as shit, man.
That's because you swim in the same water they fishing in.
Man, you been fishing lately, young. What's going on out there? What kind of fish is the best fish to get?
Okay. Oh, that joke was we did good. We did like 38 rockfish. Those bass. Those type of bass. They even call them stripes or rockfish. But those jokes is nice. How he was cutting them up in the boat. He was filleting them jumps. Them jumps was meaty as shit. Oh, them jumps stink. I'm gonna bake them jumps. Well, I'm gonna fry them joints next week, Thanksgiving.
You was drunk on that joint? Y'all drink?
Man, was I did. I caught like 2 fish. I caught like 2-3 of them jumps. And for the rest of the afternoon, I was in the corner. It was like, James, you all right?
Real, you ain't never been fishing?
No, not in a long time. I was like 8 now.
Me too. I was like 9. I got seasick out there, bitch. I had to go home. I ain't catching no either. I was sick as shit. I think I went to sleep on the boat too.
No, I ain't do all that.
I was drunk and
I
then I fell asleep.
I was too little to be drinking though. But I'm trying to set up a joint where I go out now when I'm grown. Take my son and shit. So I ain't been since I was grown, so I don't know how it is. But I know when I was little, I was sick as shit out on that boat. It was like I was happy shit to be out there, but everything just got queasy. You know what I'm saying? Like I was happy 1 minute and like, oh, I gotta sit down.
You got something for that, man. Motion sickness pills. You take it's like chewable tablets.
Yeah.
You take the Jones like chewable Tums and shit, and it settles everything down.
Oh, I don't know
Tums
what was
make that too.
I think you're gonna get sick regardless because you're gonna get queasy out there joint by everything rocking. You know what I'm saying? If you ate a lot. Sometimes you should go out there with empty stomach, then you might not get that queasy. But if you ate some shit, like you ate some motherfucking hot dogs and motherfucking french fries, you know what I'm saying? You gonna feel like some shit when that thing get the wiki.
Rock the boat.
Wiki. Shit splashing noise. Wiki. Oh, I got throw. Move. Move outside the way.
It's funny because this boat actually had a toilet
in the boat. That's sweet.
Yeah, boat. It got a toilet in the boat.
You ever watch boat shows?
Like
reality show. We ain't got to talk about reality show. He don't like that.
You talking about the old
It's called
shit?
like shows like reality shows like on a boat or anything. You know how they have shit back in, they talk about shit on a boat. But they got some boat joints though. Like deep where they got this big joint where they big catching crabs and shit. You seen that?
Oh, them Jones, yeah. But shit.
I like that shit.
Well, they be kept
They
on
got
the fishing shows.
I think it's some type of game where all of them out there.
Do you know they got fishing channels like the?
I don't like that shit. I fall asleep with that shit.
Like the outdoor shit.
Yeah, the outdoor shit.
I do go. I fall asleep too.
I sleep here, yeah. No, I'm just talking about
nice
when they be out there joint catch the crab and it's a season or some shit going on. You know what I'm saying? You seen that shit? That shit's
like
tight.
elastic crabs and shit.
Yeah, that shit be tight as fuck, man. But you looking at them niggas like, damn, how the fuck y'all be on that joint with them ocean in the middle of the ocean like that? I'd be scared as fuck, nigga. Like the ocean scared me.
That's like when I asked my aunt, did she have a so I be going on these trips for her. She wanted to schedule me the trips. I asked her, have you ever went ice fishing? She was like, yeah, once. And that was the last time I went. She was like, it's cold. First of all, it's cold as a bitch. Second of all, it's cold as a bitch. And then they get to this little ass drill, you drill a hole in the fucking ice.
Ice fishing, fuck that. That sounds like some shit I can't be
You in the middle of the pond, thick ass ice, and you be scared that shit might do something, you might fall into some shit. Shit, you be paranoid as motherfucker.
Fuck that. I can't be involved in no silly shit like that.
Shit, that was the first and last time you did that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do that shit either.
I don't play with water. Fuck that.
Ice water even.
You got a better chance with heights than water. Fuck that. Water is the seconds you done now. You know what I'm saying? Then I don't like being so deep. Nah, fuck that.
Then that curve, sometimes that curve.
I think you ever seen the reality show when they be deep in the joint, in the submarine joint?
Yeah.
That joint's sweet. I fuck with that joint.
They be looking at all
That
sides.
yeah, that
The
joint.
last joint I seen was when they was looking at the Titanic under the water.
It'd be sweet,
and
man.
they was looking through the shit.
Yeah, dog. All them fish flying around and that shit. That shit crazy. That's crazy. You can't catch me that deep in the water, Slim. Like, that shit is crazy, real.
Yeah, because you gotta wait before you come up. Decompress your lungs.
Oh my God.
If you go too low, you can't come up too fast. You gotta sit there for a moment.
Fuck.
You talking about in the submarine?
Yeah.
Not just that, like if you
When you go real deep, yeah.
You can't come up quick. You fuck your lungs up.
I don't play with water like that. Ocean water and shit like that. I can't do it.
Well, like they're trying to explore space, they gotta explore the deep sea of the ocean.
I wish they would. I'm
They
real.
never got all the way to the bottom of it.
I'm real amazed by water, like the ocean. Like I want to know what's so far down there. I want to go down there and do it. You know what I'm saying? But I want somebody to go down there and investigate. Real. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell us what is down there. You know what's going on down there. Cause I think y'all so mesmerized by the space. I think everything is going on down there. To be honest with you, that's me personally. I don't know. Science is no better than me. But I think y'all mesmerized by the stars and all that. You want to keep going out in space and space and space. I get that. But I think water is more fascinating. The ocean is way more fascinating than the space to me. Because there's so much life as you're going down regardless. Like space, you're not getting life. You feel me? Like in the water, you get life, and you going down and seeing life that you never seen before. It's almost like space. The water is, you know what I'm saying? Like I just like ocean. I don't want to be in it though. I like this. That's why I love shows that takes you in the ocean. You know what I'm saying? I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just me. Cause that's how you learn. Cause I will never go out there personally. You feel me?
Right.
But I still want to know about it. So I like shows that teach me, like the crabbing joint, like you said, shit like that. It takes me into the water like I wouldn't go. You know what I'm saying? But I get to see it. So I like that shit. You know what I'm saying?
I know I've been looking at I was looking at a couple of tours and they had some drones. You know, like the drones, they got the boats, they got the submarines with cameras on them too.
Mm-hmm.
Where you take one of them drones, put it down in the water, you can see what's down there, how far you go down there, you can watch on your phone, some shit. I've been I was like, I'm surprised I didn't even see that.
And then again, I don't think it was so far that you can go in the ocean, right? Like submarines go as far as you. It's like it's still some feats that they don't go down, right?
Yeah, nobody ever went to the end of or to the
like just
the
keep
dock.
going.
No,
But it's hard because you can't. I think things get suppressed and will blow up and shit like that.
Yeah, it can press in on you.
Yeah.
So the pressure of the water is too much. They would have to send like a drone,
Yeah,
a robot or
man.
something.
I just
A
think.
person can't never go down there.
Yeah. I just think the ocean is way more fascinating than the space. Just me personally, you know. It's just as you going down, you seeing life that you just new life down that joint. As you going down deep, you know what I'm saying? But as a person, that's somewhere you can't be. You're gonna die. Like the same thing with space. It's funny shit. Like we can't be in space without no fucking whole bunch of shit on us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't that some funny shit?
Here we go.
You go in the water, same shit. You die
You go
ASAP.
Yeah, you go there, you die ASAP, fuck that shit on.
Hell yeah.
You suck down in the vacuum of space.
Man, what? No, I don't want to do stuff like that, but I'm amazed at people that do that. I give them big respect because they telling me something, they showing me things I wouldn't do myself. You know what I'm saying?
That's the people that be having thrillers and shit. People that's like having a thrill, just going down there looking for shit. People have a thrill jumping off planes.
Mm-hmm.
People have a thrill chasing tornadoes. You sit back, you like, what the fuck is these people thinking?
That's true. That's true.
I be saying people like they've been having a couple of tornadoes lately, like the past couple months.
They follow tornadoes.
Right. I'm not following that shit. That motherfucking tornado come back at you so that fast, you gonna be mad.
Man, what? But then
again,
that's a good example because that's something we wouldn't do, but we do want to see it. Whoever would try that shit, you know what I'm saying? We want to see that shit though.
I have seen a tornado. My old job, we used to deliver appliances. Right after Whole Foods, Smithfield, matter of fact. We was out in Virginia. Somebody had hit a bed too. We ever thought that it was never beds out in Virginia?
Bear?
Oh, it's a bed out there. Oh, it's beds out there. Trust me. You gotta go all the way out.
You know, I never seen a bear a day in my life.
We seen one.
I seen a small joint in the zoo.
We seen one that somebody had hit.
Matter of fact, I ain't seen
and that
one in the zoo
motherfucker was
either.
dead on the side of the road.
I seen pandas in the zoo. I don't think I ever seen a bear though.
Yeah, we seen one up close.
Seen a bear where? When you think about it though, I never really seen one before. I mean on TV, yeah. But I actually never seen one in my eyes before.
I seen one in my eyes.
I seen a panda though.
You know, a wild bear.
I never seen a bear at all. What would I do though? all that motherfuckers be saying, lay down. You know what I'm saying?
No, fuck
Lay
that.
down, just lay down and just cover up like
goddamn
this.
Cop.
Hey, I'm good. I'm not doing nothing. Shit.
That motherfuckers be mauling the shit out.
Got me fucked up. When one of them claws hit your ass, that's enough for all your slab to come off the side of your arm real easy. Fuck that. He got to catch my young black ass.
Yeah,
One thing about Negroes, you got to catch us. You ain't just eating us. You're going to be tired when you catch us eat us, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Who's
Got me fucked up.
Who's somewhere far in Virginia going towards, I think it was probably somewhere in Stanton or a little bit before Stanton, Virginia. Somewhere around there. And, you know, we was driving and we looked over, it was a storm too, it was coming. So you look over to your right and you can see the tornado was forming.
Mm-hmm.
Coming, like the junk was meeting in between. That junk started spinning. We had to tell dispatcher, hey, look, we about to come off. We about to come back. Fuck this. There's a storm coming. There's a tornado right here. And we coming back. And you know, we was about to be on our way back. And then we seen a bear come out of the road.
That's crazy.
Went on the other side of the road, the lady hit it. Bam!
That's crazy as shit.
Hit the motherfucker bear. And then this dude gonna take that motherfucker in his pickup truck. Little hillbilly ass. But he might even was about to use it as fur coat. Or he was gonna put that shit on his rug.
A bear fucked your motherfucking car up.
Yeah, and it did. It fucked their shit all the way up.
That it did.
Damn, it did. It did fuck your shit up too.
They gonna end you.
That shit in your car life right there in the spot.
Cause them joints flip all up in the glass and all that shit.
Now you gotta get out the car and check on bad.
I think, what's what I ever hit before? I ain't never hit nothing before.
I ain't never hit no animal before.
I never hit them before.
I've seen people hit animals. I ain't never hit no
You
animals.
see me, I don't do the highway though. So I don't really hit nothing unless I hit some motherfucking some shit in the street I don't know about. You know what I'm saying? But highway shit and knocking over shit and running into shit, I ain't never hit nothing like that.
Well,
I seen deers run across the street before. Right before I got there though. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I think you hit a deer, your party over.
yeah, that's just in your car. You might as well stop it right there, call your insurance. Hey, look, that was fucked up and hit an animal.
When them joints just run out, they just stop like, you know. They're going to just run out and stop and look at you like, oh shit, lights. You know what I'm saying? They just run into the ass or stop, whatever the fuck. You fucked. You know what I'm saying? Dead's funny as shit. I don't do highways anyway, so I don't have that problem. You know what I'm saying? The folks be like, yeah, why you don't get a highway? Yeah? I said, don't do highways. To me, I think it costs money to go on the highways. Like, I used to work in Greenbelt, right? But I lived in Southeast. Can you imagine that ride every day?
Man.
In the mornings, young? Jesus. And to me, I really think, like when you watch race cars and shit, they do what? They stop the pit and do what?
Change.
Redo a lot of shit that's fucked up. Now, you don't get that option. That's going to cost you money for you to do all that pit stop shit. But if you keep hitting the highway, you have to hit the pit stop, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Now, can you afford the pit stop? Like, they can just send it in there and they do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? All that shit like change the tires. You got to pay for that tire change, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Or realignment shit they do real quick. They do all that shit in there. In the race car joints, they were fixing that shit real quick. You got to pay for that shit, though. But you still did it miles that they did, right? But you have to pay for that out your pocket. That hurts. Fuck what you hurt. I don't do no highways. I ain't got no time for motherfuckers sliding into me. None of that shit. No potholes. Just nothing crazy on the highway. And to me, once you're doing high speeds, it's just it. Your error of your chance for errors is real slim now. You know what I'm saying? Like if you walking and riding in the city and shit, like 20 miles per hour, 25 miles per hour, you're gonna be looking at that bitch and stop. Oh shit, my bad. I almost hit that nigga. You know what I'm saying? I almost went in the back of that nigga. You know what I'm saying? But that bitch fat as shit. You see her? Hey, come here, Shawty. You know what I'm saying? But on highway, that's it. You doing 50, 55? That's it now. Real shit is real. Now, nigga, you can't motherfucking do anything but ride straight here. Because if you go up behind him, that's gonna be a problem. If he hits something at 55, you feel me?
Right.
You lose control at 55, that's an issue. 55 is a problem for me. And that's just the minimum.
I'm about to say, motherfuckers doing 55.
Exactly.
Motherfuckers doing 80.
I can't do it. So if I'm riding and everybody getting to call me will tell you, that nigga don't go past speed limit. I'm just doing, if I'm on the highway for some odd reason, speed limit is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? When niggas be and everybody call like, hey, everybody drive past you. It's the funny thing is, I'm doing the speed limit though, motherfucker. Them bitch niggas just balling. Fuck what you heard. I ain't doing that. I get there, we ride past the ass, wrap around the tree. You know what I'm saying, dog? Right past the ass.
I say the same thing.
Fuck what you heard.
It did be happening though. I get up like 3:30 in the morning. Get out. I'll be at work by 4. People be fucked in that damn Kenworth.
Yeah, I don't like the mornings. Nope.
Motherfuckers be in the goddamn woods. I'm like, how the fuck you get in there?
I do that Subway. Subway quick. Subway best thing for some shit. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Like, depending on where you live at.
To me, Subway is great for social experiences. Like, you look at everything, you see everything on the Subway.
That's true.
But, you know.
Nah, if you work like down in Metro Center, Subway is the best thing to do. You know what I'm saying? If you work down like the Font Plaza, your best bet is to get your ass on that Subway.
Like people, yeah,
you gonna be late every other day.
Like people I know they work at GWU.
Oh, get on the Subway, bro.
You gotta get on the Subway.
You're gonna be late. It is I don't care where you live at. Everywhere you get on that highway going to GW, you gonna be late, bro. Let it be snowy or something. You late that day too.
You gonna be late.
You late as fuck. Unless you leaving 4 a.m. Just to make sure. That's me though. That's some type of shit I do. I leave out the bitch. Like one time I ain't had no car. My car was fucking up, right? So I'll leave out the motherfucking house. I wouldn't even get on the bus now. I'll walk. And that motherfucking walk from where I was at to go to work was like an hour and a half. I didn't know it was that long until the first time I did it, right? To me, in my mind, I was like, this is a short walk. You know what I'm saying? But once you start walking, and by the time you get to the train, you look at the clock like, God damn, that was an hour and a half. I ain't doing that no more. Like, when I look back, I'm like, damn, that shit was an hour. But wait, when I did that shit, that shit crazy. You did it before? When you walk like shit and realize, God damn.
I used to walk. I used to live on
this ain't as quick as I thought it was.
I used to live on Benham Road, and then I walked to Smithfield every other day, whatever I felt like.
What was the longest walk I walked to work? Because me, I will make sure, I don't give a fuck what the conditions is. To me, if I can walk there, I would get there. That was my motherfucking motto. Like, if it was 6 feet for the snow, unless I'm already in the joint, I would find my way there. You know what I'm saying, dog? I would just walk. I would literally walk to the joint, young. Like, where was that I walked from? Oh, Minnesota Avenue to Smithfield.
That's not bad. Because I used to live over by where the Safeway is.
I walked from that joint.
Yeah,
I ain't had no bread.
I
ain't no bread, right? Now, you know me. I ain't missed no days anyway. I could take a day off. So my mom thinking, if I wait around and wait and see if I get some bread, you know how you wait around somebody loan you some money or some shit? That can be a problem. Because then it can be late at night, you still calling them. It's like, nigga, you coming or what? You know what I'm saying? Now you late for work and shit. So I'm on my mind thinking, I calculate. if I leave at this time, I'll be there so early. I'll be relaxed. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, they use all the time. Nigga, I was like, what the fuck? Man, I had to walk through Chevrolet up there. I thought that shit was short. But once you walk up in that little hill up in Chevrolet, shit, nigga, you walk. It's a walk, nigga. Like, god damn, still walking.
The fucked up part they used to do is that you go in there and joint. You go in the motherfucking Smithfield. There's probably about 15 people there total. Like throughout the whole department.
Oh yeah.
Everybody else that called off ain't coming. Fuck this shit.
I'm a nigga. I walk to work. Fuck that.
I walk.
I'm gonna get to work. Unless I'm in New York. I gotta be in New York to stop me from walking to work. You know what I'm saying? I ain't bullshit. I walk from southeast, northeast, southwest, anywhere. I don't give a fuck. I'm walking.
I remember we had that big snowstorm when we was there, and that gave us like some little gift card. What was it?
Yeah, I remember.
They give y'all a plaque for sitting in there 24 hours.
I was already in there though, yeah.
Because we was actually
wasn't nobody coming. Wasn't nobody coming to work. Everybody was there, had to work. Yeah.
Right.
You gotta stay the whole process. This shit cool down and all that shit.
I did that twice though. That happened twice.
Yeah. We did that at a job.
The second time they paid us, gave us little bonus checks and shit.
Yeah, they gave us a gift card the first time.
Gift card too. And just a gift card the first time, like $25. I think it's $40, $50.
$50.
But the second time, yeah, they looked out for me. The second time.
Yeah, you in there.
We was in there though. He had to work like you really had to work 2 shifts, 3 shifts almost by yourself without going to sleep. It's crazy. But you can't ask them like when the union rep meeting after that. I was like everybody, like you really can't ask nobody to go that far without making any because they had written somebody up at the time or something. Somebody had get written up or something. Something happened, and we went over like, dog, but you can't really write nobody up that been in here. You know what I'm saying?
That was one of the motherfuckers.
And then they changed the time thing.
It wasn't even Larry Fields that did. It was one of the president's motherfuckers.
That's when they changed it to where you can't work. You had to change. There was something happened with the time thing where you had to. They did it where you can't work a certain amount of hours. You had to go home and then come back or some shit. Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
That's what came from that shit. Because it was like, you can't, that snow shit had everybody working like, you can't write nobody up that been in there 48 hours working for you. You know what I'm saying? You either let them break for an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? Or you can't just write them up because they slacking now. You know what I'm saying? The motherfucker, they banned forever. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
But remember, some people was living in there too.
Who?
It was like 1 or 2 people was living.
Real? It's like who?
No, I'm talking about after him. It was
Go said after him.
Too much I have my own spot. See, every time my head.
It was like 1 or 2.
Niggas thought I lived there. For real. But niggas get there, I was there. They left, I was there. Everybody that got there, I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, do you live here? I'm
like
always there.
You really did used to be up in there, Joe, but I didn't know how you take a shower because there wasn't no showers.
I used to work like shit.
No, I used to go to my brother's shower, change, come right back. This was almost second shift though.
Yeah.
They had me there working all motherfucking day. You get there at 2 o'clock. You ain't leaving at 3 in the morning. Fuck that.
Yeah, because that last house be coming out like at 12.
I was slice popping in.
Oh, okay.
Then I was about to quit, and then I saw a check. I was like, all right, I can do this. I saw a 6-day check. I was like, dang, all this for $7 an hour? And I saw that overtime, and I was like, all right, I can work to make this work. After that, it was good. After that, they paid you shitty, but they gave you all the hours you ever need.
That's when you first get there.
Yeah. But Annie used to let me go cash my check. She's like, you better go cash that check.
So like I go to jump. I used to have that mid shift. We go to jump 2 to 12. So they're down in that house of pop right at 12. Like what the fuck first shift we doing?
Yeah. It was what 8 to 4. Then it was y'all came 4 to 12. Then we came 11.
Yeah, it was 4 to 12.
Man, I used to work like round the clock 2 days straight, nigga. I used to work in that motherfucker. Cause when I started in there, it was me getting off the streets. Like it was just getting away. Like I work hard, nigga, to get away from the street. You know what I'm saying? It ain't easy. Like people don't understand. It ain't easy just to break away from that shit at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why when I get on this podcast, when we do trending news, like we about to go to the rapper that's killed. But when we go to trending news, we not going too deep where we all into people's street shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? Because it took me a long time to get away from this shit. You know what I'm saying, dog? And I don't want to be doing a podcast willy-nilly and now in some street shit. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing we ain't doing. You know what I'm saying? We just, if it's trending, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But then we don't go extra step to go try to find out the court records and all that. You know what I'm saying? we ain't that type of podcast, motherfucker. No tea here. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. You know what I'm saying? We ain't giving no tea. We don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But nah, some people do that shit.
Yeah, we ain't doing that shit. That's how you get shot.
Basically, yeah. Hot ones will go up in you quick. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't trying to get shot.
But like, yeah, what's his name that got shot? The rapper that got killed in Memphis.
Young Dolph.
No, Young Dolph. Hold up, Rail, you know about him?
No.
At all?
No.
My
I ain't the only one. A lot of people don't know.
son came to me and said, "Hey, you heard about Young Dolph?" Like, I'm gonna talk about him. What's up? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I already heard about that. But it's obviously my son. He for the younger generation, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
No, that
He's
nigga 37.
36.
No, I ain't saying he old. I ain't saying he young.
I think for young generation, he old as fuck.
That's why his music. I don't know. Jay, you heard about him?
Yeah, I heard about him. His songs be coming out on the radio sometime. You familiar with the song that be coming on the radio? His latest song that be coming on the radio, like 27 when rich bitch. Song that song be coming on the radio all the time.
I mean, I'm gonna heard something with a minute.
Like if you let me hear the song, then I'll be like, yeah, exactly. I want to know it's him.
I wouldn't know what's him.
But
I can't tell you a song off the top of my head.
I can't really tell you the song. I do listen. I do random playlists from time to time. The song come up, like if you do Your Money Back, Yo, or something like that. It's song come up, or King Von or some shit.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
But I'm lost though. Why would they kill him? I thought everybody liked him.
See, my understanding is this street shit. Can't really get into it too deep, but in the beginning when he was trying to get signed, he was an independent artist anyway. People was trying to sign him.
From Memphis?
Yeah.
I thought he was from Chicago.
Nah.
You sure? I thought he was born in Chicago, raised in Memphis.
Now, the people that was in Memphis was trying to sign.
That's true. He's born in Chicago, 1985.
Yeah.
He's raised in Memphis, Tennessee.
He just used Memphis as a
Adolph Robert Thornton Jr. I love reading these niggas' names, real names, real. Adolph Robert Thornton Jr. Wow. Now, this is King of Memphis. This is you know what I'm saying, name of an album he had off the joint. It reached the Billboard 200 charts, so 49 on the number on the Bill charts. Well, I don't remember. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. He was featured on the OT hit single "Cut It," which peaked at number 35 on the Bill Hot 100. Y'all remember that joint? "Cut It." Oh, he on there?
Mm-hmm.
Like, which one of him? "Cut It." Yeah, I remember that joint now. I don't remember him.
That's what he used. That's OT Genesis song. He just said "cut it" all throughout.
Yeah. That's the hook to that joint, though. That joint tight.
That was the hook, chorus, and the lyric.
Yeah. Cut it. Yeah.
But they said that in the beginning when he was trying to get into the game, Yo Gotti was trying to sign him, and he turned him down because he wanted, he betted on himself. A lot of rappers do. And, start dissing rappers, this and that, start dissing rappers. Gotti, a few other rappers from Memphis, and boom.
You know what I'm saying? This is kind of something like, it's not rap. Like Biggie and Tupac got shot, right? But that wasn't rap. That was Biggie. I don't know what happened to Biggie. What we know is clear Tupac put his hands on a motherfucker.
He came back on him.
Yeah, that was real clear. You know what I'm saying? But we don't know what happened to Biggie. But it wasn't rap. It was street leaking into rap. You feel me? You don't want to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Once you do that, one thing, the streets gonna prevail every time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna win every time, nigga. So if you want to be a fucking rap, anybody out there right now, if you rapping and all that shit, just rap, nigga. Don't try and mix these two things up, because you will not win. The streets wins. Streets will win every time, dog. You gonna lose. You gonna lose in that thing. Don't try to be famous and in the streets. You know what I'm saying, dog?
Because that's not gonna work.
Yeah. Because streets gonna yank your ass in there for good, like quicksand, boy. You know what I'm saying, dog? Real, really real.
Because there's a couple of rappers, quite a few rappers that lately, has been, street shit, been doing their street shit, and then been on their rap shit, and the next thing you know, pow, they gone.
Yeah, you can't. It's not mixing these things up, man. Like the same thing we ain't gonna do. You can't mix all this shit together. Streets are the streets. You be in that or not. You know what I'm saying? You can't halfway do none of that shit. You can't halfway be in the streets and go to college. You know what I'm saying? You can't halfway be in the streets and try to be an engineer. You can't. Streets will win over. Trust and believe, my nigga. Let that part go and do all that shit. You feel me? You can't do both. Nobody can do both. You can't fake it. None of that shit. All these rappers y'all think is doing these things, they're not. These are stories being told. You know what I'm saying, dog? So that's that. You can't. It ain't that simple, son.
And you got these rappers that be on the videos, these little prop guns and shit. And
no bullshit.
People would look at these videos, look at your lyrics, listen to your lyrics, figure out how you is, as they gonna figure out is you like that for real. And they will test you.
Bro, yeah.
And they will come at you. And so far, nobody won that battle.
So he was in the city with no security, going around by himself, a famous rapper, and got shot. Think about that for a second.
But see, he think he at home with Memphis, though.
Don't lie.
You thought he was
a famous person. Nigga gonna try to rob you. And not rob you, gonna shoot you out of jealousy. Why not have security with you?
Like if I go was famous right now and walk through DC, you're right. I'm not gonna expect everybody to they can come from any state and try to kill me and shit. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like everybody in DC is gonna be walking. It's because somebody came from anywhere. They don't feel the same way as everybody else do. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't give a fuck about you.
Right.
Take your whole top piece off.
So I'm like, that's on him.
He goes into a cookie store. You want to go buy a cookie?
Certain shit I delegate out the wild. If I know I made it, niggas gonna hate just because you made it. Like even if they knew you before you made it. So I'm gonna take that into consideration. It ain't that I'm afraid of my people. It's just like I ain't gonna give you a chance to fuck me over. So I'm like, yeah. If I'm going out, we gonna be 4 or 5 deep. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to, come at me. You know, to go do dumb shit. Go to the grocery store. I'm not even doing that no more. I got somebody going to do my shopping for. You gotta do shit like that, or you know what I'm saying. I can't be him in the open area without him being protected. And I heard it wasn't the first time he got shot at. He been shot at a few times. That's the other line. The first time you shot at me,
he got shot about 3-4 years ago.
So after that, I'm already on edge. And I'm like, all right, I already see y'all niggas don't fuck with me for real.
That's crazy.
It's my city, I love it and all, but all right, I gotta protect myself. So he was kind of careless. So motherfucker must have caught him slipping or something. And the reason behind why they would shoot a brother don't make sense, but you got envious, jealous motherfuckers out here.
Oh, trust and believe. Hell yeah.
You know, motherfuckers don't like you just because other motherfuckers get along with you. It could be anything. You know what I'm saying? It ain't always about him just having jewelry and shit. It's not like he getting all the vibes. Maybe they ain't make it as a rapper.
Yeah, some niggas just jealous. Yeah.
But he should have been more careful. After that first attempt, no, never again. Fool me once, that's on me. But he had too many times. But he thought, like Nipsey thought that, you know, people would love you, they ain't gonna do that. But no matter how much people love you, you're gonna have hate. There's always gonna be hate.
And the wild thing about it, all these cats is getting murdered out here at the last hurrah of their life, or last moment of their life. They always give it back to the community, and the community just gun them down. There's some parts of that, it's like, that's fucked up, because the people that give back, you're supposed to be doing that. But, you know, you can't have no hating ass dickhead who got his feelings hurt, or, you know, he and his feelings about you, because you getting yours, and he ain't getting it. I mean, come on now.
I always tell Rat, I'm like, you know, when you make it, you supposed to leave the hood. To leave all that shit behind. I know you want to be real and all that. But when you make it, you made it. It's done. You can't feel bad that they didn't make it. Now you can come down once a year and do a block party or something like that. But to live there, to be in it all the time, you open yourself up because you're gonna have a hate over there. For every 20 to love you, that one over there just plotting on you. Now if you happen to find another motherfucker that's plotting on you, then that's two motherfuckers plotting on you. But that's enough. I'm gonna take it one bullet. And that's my whole point. And people call people sellouts, and you can't say that. That man hustle is better than yours, or he just had the right momentum or whatever. But he out. And it's up to him. I know he want to come back and do for the hood, but no. Once you out, you gotta stay out because you can't keep coming back down. It's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. But after I got shot at, I would have known. I was like, yeah, I ain't fucking with this shit. You gotta move away from it, man. And that's the lesson right there. You ain't selling out. You ain't turning against the people that help make you and all that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? You protecting you. You gone. Now we'll take care of your son. I thought you had 2 kids. I thought 2 sons.
Then you have people that do their thing in the streets and, you know, they talk about it a little bit too much. They do their thing a little bit too much. And then, bam, they caught up for, you know, acting or portraying the way that you think that they are, but they're not. Some people, some of them was like that in the streets. Some of them are not. You know, it's like, you know, man, a few weeks ago got killed. Why? Because he snitched 3 decades ago. You know what I'm talking about?
Well, there's more to that. He killed some more motherfuckers that probably couldn't get to him.
Yeah,
let's say he was a psychopath. So if you was killing motherfuckers, and let's say one of your people that probably happened when they was like 8 or 9, grew up, and they looking for that motherfucker. He did a lot of dirt, so that dirt came back on him. He was another motherfucker. You did all that dirt, you need to be out of sight.
You know what I'm talking about?
Dirt, yeah. You talking about the Puerto Rican hair, Puerto Rican
yeah. Popo.
Yeah. He did a lot of dirt in a lot of states. So motherfuckers was looking for him. He's stupid. But
what was the main? He lived in New York, but what was the main state that he really got the feds on? DC. That nigga dropped the big dime in DC. And like you said, everybody was getting for him, and that cake was 3 decades in the making.
Everybody, come on, about him. He's stupid. You're not stupid, motherfucker. a lot of stupid motherfuckers out here, but I see stupid motherfuckers get taken care of because these motherfuckers be dumb. Shit they do is just stupid. I mean, stupid. Like you can't nobody telling you otherwise. You gotta know it in your heart and your spirit. If I did all that dirt, I don't care if it was 40 years ago. Somebody out there is still alive and remember, hey, I killed that nigga father. Or I fucked this sister up. I did something. They still got that shit in their heart. Like, yo, nigga, we was looking for you. You was in witness protection. Now you out here. You gotta be smart, man.
Soon as he got out,
take your second chance to hide, man. You know?
Soon as he got out of that motherfucker.
No, he was out for a minute. He got a new name and everything. They gave him new identity. He just chose to go back and want love from Harlem. He got it. Yeah, him right to his death. Motherfucker, y'all already know rappers out here, man. They gotta be smart, man. He don't get no excuse. The Vaughn and all them were young. You was motherfucking in your mid-30s, nigga. Wake the fuck up. You even seen shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't get it. And I'm like, young, you smarter than that. I mean, as you age, wisdom comes.
And he already got shot before.
Shot, don't matter. Once a nigga pull it down, that's a wake-up sign that these niggas don't fuck with me out here. For all the love I get, there's still a lot of haters out here. And you gotta take that into consideration. I know you want to buckle down, yeah, nobody running me from my hood and all that. Man, fuck that shit. Who gives a fuck? You alive. You got money to spend. Children to be around. You giving all that up. Now you 20, 19, I get it. The law of the hood, you know, being around your homies and all that. You won't get caught up. When you in your mid-30s, let's be real here, nigga. You put that head on the swivel now.
That's believe.
Put you on the swivel, you be like, man, look, man, y'all niggas my mans from the hood. I need y'all to be my security, man. Go ahead and get y'all licenses, hold weapons. If it's to that point, you know what I'm saying? 3, 4 of your best people. Come on payroll.
Do 50 Cent do. We're bulletproof vest.
That rapper said that was your man Image.
Like Kaepernick with the bush.
Yeah,
Think he's Shaft and shit. You think he's Shaft? Kaepernick think he's Shaft, man.
You know what? He might play a good Shaft too.
That would be good.
I'll see it. Think about it.
That would be a good Shaft, Kaepernick.
I think 50 Cent paid somebody shooting that
Huh?
I think he paid somebody shooting that
Nigga say he paid somebody shooting.
Ain't nobody gonna shoot you in the arm or leg. Definitely motherfucker.
He said 9 times, bro.
9 times. Not one of them in the motherfucking upper torso and one in the cheek. That shit just don't sound right. I always believe you got paid. You paid somebody to shoot him up. If you don't get famous till you get shot up and survive.
God damn. Nah, yeah. Before him, everybody was famous without getting shot.
No.
Well, nobody shot. Everybody hit the charts was not shot. Run DMC never shot. Ice Cube never shot. Whole MWA never shot.
No. When Snoop Dogg killed that man, he went through the roof. When Dr. Dre killed that man,
Snoop Dogg was in a trial they beat.
Yeah.
Murder was the case that they gave
He
me.
killed that nigga. He killed him.
Murder was the case that they
He
gave
was on
me.
Breakfast Club too. He explained how that went down. He said the lawyer gave him a 3D graphic of where he was in the car. And
Bro, I noticed that some of these states you can get away with murdering a motherfucker, though.
I believe.
You ain't notice that?
Yeah.
Like where you get away with it in some of these states, it just ain't gonna fly at all here. You know what I'm saying? Like
that dude Kyle about to get off of.
just like the baby here, he killed somebody. You know what I'm saying? But nobody really know it. He's a superstar. Nobody talk about him murdering nobody though. How can somebody that murders somebody can be a star?
That's easy.
How you do that?
That's how I went.
That's easy.
Like I don't think it's no motherfucker. Once you kill somebody, that's it for you. You chain it. I don't give a fuck if it was a good reason or not. You took somebody's life, right? Like that mean now, like when you get pussy, how good it feel, you want more. You know what I'm saying? It is no way you gonna murder a motherfucker don't want to do that again.
No, no opposite way.
Or feel so normal that hey, I'm gonna take his head off too. You know what I'm saying? Let him look at me wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like it's too easy to kill people now. You be looking like man was running the street. What's this motherfucker that's on trial now? Running up and down the street shooting people.
Kyle Rittenhouse.
Rittenhouse. You fuck around be like him and shit, just shooting motherfuckers. Like you in some motherfucking game all day.
I seen it's like Sweet Tooth from Twisted Metal. He said, I just want to kill.
This trial right here is going. They done tried so many mistrials on this joint. The man attorney, white boy attorney. Again, good ass attorney. He got the 2 white boys that shot Audrey. That's some good lawyer. They got that hillbilly ass lawyer.
You try to get Jesse Jackson.
He a hillbilly ass lawyer,
They're
but
trying to
he's
get
good
Jesse
as shit.
Jackson out of the court.
He got Jesse Jackson put out. Yeah, I was trying to put out the other day. But I was trying to stay though. But hey, but he was making his point that again, he a hillbilly ass lawyer, but he's making his point that
You're not talking these other hillbilly ass.
just the fact that if you just stick Al Sharpton in the gallery, that's a lightning bolt right there. Just him sitting there, you know, whether they know that or not.
Hmm?
Jesse Jackson sitting there, that's a lightning bolt there. And it was good if he's my lawyer, for him to point out that not only that that's not a good idea, I don't want them in here. Now, where he went too far was, how many black pastors you know?
And you know what's so fucked up?
He asked the nigga, where's all these black pastors going?
You know what's so fucked up? You know what's so fucked up? His lawyer.
Their lawyer.
His lawyer here, he said something about the same similar thing. He said take out the name of the juror. He's a black. He's the black. He's the black.
I kept telling y'all that they don't even say these people's names. They always say the black man, the black man, the black man. It's like everybody's saying it. Can anybody say Audrey, Mr. Audrey, or some shit like that? Why can't it be black man? The black man. We showing y'all bias. We showing your racism by saying that.
And in his case, the lawyer, the judge is saying that.
The prosecutors, everybody saying
the jury,
the black man, the black man.
The lawyer saying that about the jury. He said the black man, a black man.
Now it was only one.
Yeah.
Now this is funny thing that happened in this
And
case right here.
he picked his own jury.
The only funny thing that happened in this case is it's 16 jury, right?
And he picked his own
That
jury.
been coming the whole time, right? 16 of them, right? It's only gonna be 12, as everybody knows, only 12 juries, right? They start off with 16. Right? You know, I think 4 of them is automatically not gonna be there.
I thought it was reserved in case one of them don't want to vote.
But they're not gonna make the count. They're not gonna make the verdict.
Out.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna sit on the sidelines. You know what I'm saying? That's how they did it and shit. So it's 4. So they let him pick out of a bowl what 4 are not gonna be part of it. Like he did that, though. The judge let him pick. He didn't really pick him. He got rid of a name, put it like that. He wasn't actually picking a person. He gave him a chance to get rid of a name out of it, put it like that. Which is crazy. I've never seen nothing like that.
And then the judge himself drops the charge of him possessing a weapon.
We was talking about the other day in the podcast that one thing we shouldn't talk about after he had the gun was he shouldn't have had it, right? So that they threw that part out.
They threw that the main fucking charge they threw out. That the charge that was supposed to got is supposed to be here right here.
They threw that out. They threw that out, bro. So to me, once you throw that out,
you already trying his on real.
He gonna walk.
He's gonna walk.
Yeah. Cause you're not supposed to have a gun. We all agree that 17-year-old not even have a gun. You can't even have a handgun. But the shit you had, no, you definitely ain't supposed to have that bitch. You know what I'm saying, dog? But you have that. The judge throw that out. What is going on with that?
You don't show the victim.
Why would the judge throw that out? Why would you throw that out, Judge? Judge gonna have to explain this. Judge gonna come back on this motherfucker talking about, I don't think I'm gonna do no video camera no more, no live courtrooms no more, because what people keep putting on here, no, nigga, you doing dumb shit. You letting them pick shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, we don't want to see that type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you doing?
That's where I don't get either. The Justice Board seeing this should just bar him. He should not be able to be.
It's like, what is he doing?
But they don't do shit like that. It's obviously he's showing prejudice right there.
Oh, he been did that for
When he showed that he ain't about the law no more.
That was from the start.
So once that happened, he shouldn't be able to proceed over anything.
And then when they asked him, they questioned him about it. Of course, that's when he was like, I don't want no audio, video in here no more.
It don't matter.
When they asked him what was the reason why he let him pick the name. He said that's something that he's been doing for years.
I think he went on break. I think he's seen it on Instagram. He's seen it somewhere where he came back and was like, you know what people saying? I don't think I'm gonna have no more open courts no more. Like, what?
You shouldn't even be a judge no more.
Because people got problems with me letting them pick out. Yeah, we do. He shouldn't have picked shit. Like, what the fuck?
That's when the government, the federal government should step in. Shit should be taken.
Why is he picking shit?
Obviously, he can't proceed over the judge, the law no more.
He would let the prosecutor bring in certain things. Right now, they're trying to do a mistrial. The defense is trying to do a mistrial now, right, as we speak. That's why they went in a recess. They about the verdict, but they call for mistrial because all right, this is what they're doing now on a mistrial is the prosecution used a video that was pure, like the original video. Like, don't you know how you break it down? You might get this person that, you send it to that person, you send it to that person.
It's actually a drone video.
So you send it to different people. It's not the original no more, right?
Right.
So the ones the prosecutor, the defense have is something that's been sent through 8 different people, put it like that. It's not the original joint. So what they saying is they beefing about they got the original copy of something. It's the same thing. Both of them the same. But it's clear. It is clearer on the original. That's obvious, right? But it had been ciphered through so much shit by the time they had it that they call it mistrial now because they don't have the original. Ain't that some shit? And again, these murderers be having good lawyers, dog. I ain't bullshitting you on this one. The other motherfucking country lawyer with the 2 rednecks that killed Audrey, good ass country lawyer, Slim. Every turn you turn around, mistrial, we want a mistrial. Like anything happens, you know what I'm saying? They were trying to throw shit out ASAP, Slim. This one right here is something that the judge might look at. I can't see him throwing it out for that. That don't even make any sense. It's the same copy though, dog.
But see, the thing is,
they don't have to be the original, motherfucker.
The thing is I read that they want not only they want a mistrial, they want to add a little something to it, and it's called mistrial without
prejudice.
Without prejudice.
Meaning none of this shit.
They can't bring back this evidence. They can't bring back
everything over.
Everything over. The new evidence. They don't want no old evidence. They want a new evidence.
But I'm gonna be honest with you. Right now,
they just want to throw the case away.
Once they threw the gun charge out, it's like what we looking at now. It's nothing there.
There's nothing there no more. You can't even say it's a death. It's
just nothing.
It's no murder. He ain't even been charged for murder.
It's just nothing that I'm not gonna see him locked up. I can't see him locked up now. Cause everything sprung off. You ain't supposed to have this, right? So now what you did with this was illegal, that was illegal, and this was legal now. You know what I'm saying? But once you throw that out,
that kills the whole. That kills the fucking.
The reason why you told him to throw the gun charge out.
Why would you do that? Why?
You had to have a reason for
he that. He underage.
And the buck stuck right there. He underage. He ain't supposed to have no.
I'm gonna tell you right now. The jury ain't had no other choice. They not giving but so much. According to this judge ain't let him get but so much. It's like what they got to work with is a nigga getting hit in the head with a skateboard. You know what I'm saying? And chased. It's like, what would you do with that? You know what I'm saying? Like as a jury, you gotta go with everything that's in front of you. You know what I'm saying? And what you getting is he got hit in the head.
And then the fact
everything else is not even in this no more.
Then the fact
that's some shit.
Then it's just the fact that the mother drove him across the fucking
some crazy
country.
Shit. To do that dumb shit.
To drive him across the fucking state to do that.
To do what? To guard a gas station or some dumb shit? The shit dumb, real.
And then before I came here, right, I was looking at an interview.
I was watching the whole joint today.
They had an interview with the aunt. The aunt is against everything what's going on with the court case right now. She said that, number one, my sister shouldn't have ever drove him over there. Number two, he's underage to protect any fucking thing. Number three, where the fuck did he get the weapon from? That's what she was saying. She was like, I'm real like shocked at what's like the events that's folding right now in this court case, because I know my sister's wrong and my nephew, he underage. What is he doing with a gun? Like, why is he holding a gun? And why is he's underage? Why is he protecting anything?
Now, through the trial, if some dude is like a 30-year-old dude that he go on their property and shoot guns with, that person brought him that AR-15, but only until he turned 18 when he give it to him, right? So he brought it, keep it on his property where he can shoot what he want on his property, right? So he keeps it on his property. He goes there and shoots it there. That's his excuse for having a gun. He gonna have the gun until he 18. Then he gonna give it to him. That was the excuse for him in trial. Which I'm gonna tell y'all again.
So how
they gonna get off.
You went and took it.
Yeah. He went over there and took the gun there.
Yeah. Why would you have the gun where you was at? Why are you there with that? That should have been it. But once they threw it out, we can't look at that no more, though. We really can't look at that no more. That's over. All we can look at now, him being chased.
And you know, the media.
That's crazy, man. That's it, bro.
And the media pissing on the judge right now about throwing that case away.
The FBI don't look into him. Seriously look into him.
Oh, I already told y'all from the beginning. He's
the judge need to be looked into now.
He one of them Trump
he ain't looked into.
I think he is a Trump.
Oh hell yeah, that was at the beginning.
I
told y'all, remember? I'm like, this nigga here, he on something different.
I'm sorry, I ain't gonna compare this case to. I'm not gonna compare this case to O.J. Simpson case.
O.J. Simpson?
But when O.J. Simpson, you know, had that murder charge and shit, Johnny Cochran was a smart motherfucker. What he did was he flipped the case from being a murder case into a race issue in the police department.
I know what you're saying.
And the police department and, you know, whatever. In this case, they need to investigate the fact that these police officers here, the investigation has been biased or been mishandled incorrectly. Because they need to figure out, like, okay, you just shot, these not black people he was shooting. He was shooting white people. But
let's clarify that, because some black people are maybe misinformed, disillusioned on why black people are even interested in this, right? Some black people that might not know the background of this, but looking at this like, he's a white dude. Why would a black motherfucker even give a fuck? You know what I'm saying? But you got to know the history of why this man was even in around somewhere shooting, you know, or with the gun. You know what I'm saying?
Because this is what they used to do back in the day when riots used to break out.
Exactly. And he was down there on Black Lives Matter issue, where a black man was shot in the back 7 times by a police officer. Everybody keep glossing over that. You know what I'm saying? You keep forgetting the reason why everybody was down there. It was a march, a peaceful joint. We do. But at night, as time got darker and shit like that, a lot of shit was going on at night. And which turned into some people was riding, setting shit on fire, all types of shit, right? Which had nothing to do with the issue at hand of the police officer shooting them in the back. He was one of those people that they send down there to, I say, start trouble, right?
I say that too.
They say to go down there and guard property. Why would you give a fuck about some gas station way in some other state you don't live in. Why would you care? So that's how they gather. We call them militias. They don't want to be called that. When he was in court, he didn't want to be called a militia. You're a militia, motherfucker. What are you? You called hand help, motherfucker. You did it on your own, really. Because the owners of the businesses saying they ain't tell y'all shit, which is a fucking lie. I know it's a lie. Y'all seen the picture of them, man. Come on, man. I know you was like, hey, y'all, take out our shit. We gonna board it up, but y'all, come on. We not dumb. As black people, we know y'all foreign motherfuckers told them niggas to watch y'all shit. So stop. It was a Black Lives riding a joint, black people down in the fucking streets. Y'all was rolling out, y'all boarding y'all shit up. And y'all want these niggas to make sure y'all shit don't disappear. Get set on fire. You know what I'm saying? Broken into. Just that simple. We not dumb.
Yeah, it don't really be us. It be the other people doing it.
Meantime, because this is a Black Lives Matter issue, it's not only black people that was protesting in the streets. It was white people.
That's my point. That's what black people get disillusioned at. They seeing him and him shooting a black person. White person. But the white people he was shooting at were there for our cause. He was there to defend the other cause. That's what we got to understand where this is, why this here is real important to our, put it like this, our fight as a bigger fight. Because if he was to stop and enter all our marches, all our motherfucking what's the names? What will stop millions and millions of other ones to say, okay, fine. We'll go down with our what the fuck he had, 15. Go down there and join the first motherfucker to make us run. We're gonna light their ass up. You know what I'm saying?
And then they're gonna get locked up and then they're gonna get off from court. Just like him.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna give them the idea that they're gonna get off.
Exactly. That emboldened them motherfuckers.
Yeah,
you know
they're like, okay, I mean, yeah, shit. We pay this y'all extra money. Meanwhile, your misleaders out there sitting talking ain't paying for a lawyer for this motherfucker here.
This is some tough shit right here. This clown ass nigga gonna get off, dog.
And then you shot white people for our cause.
Yeah. True.
That's true. He's a white guy. These white people that's fighting for our cause. But when you shoot these people, you also label them as what? Nigger lovers. And this is what they got in their mind.
Yeah, you gotta realize people
they don't care. If you fight in the black man cause, they don't care at that point. That's just done deal. You're going to have to fall with them.
Yeah, I realize people like him. He's 17, but obviously somebody has already got him mentally. First of all, he won't be a cop. He won't be a fireman. He won't go around and be a militia. At 17, why is that even on your mind? Going to defend a gas station somewhere in somebody else's state. Like, it's some dumb right-wing shit. So already we know where his thought process is, right? I look on TV, I think it was yesterday, his mother, aunt, everybody's up and down fucking Fox, which I thought from the beginning. So his whole family's on Fox now. I won't be surprised his lawyer won't be fucking on Fox, have a show or something. You know what I'm saying? So that's where they at. He literally is a white wing man.
Of course. I mean, that's obvious.
He like one of them, what do you call that? Martyrs? But he not getting locked up, so he's not a martyr. He a star though. He a star in that thing. Is that it?
He's
he's not a martyr because he's not gone away.
Because some of these states, you get some, you take some. I mean, you get some, you give some.
Like one of their heroes, then. Like
and this is one of those cases where he's the hero of the left, of the right.
He's a hero, yeah.
You know,
he literally went down there in a Black Lives Matter march and unloaded on people. That's how I can see it.
You know who else? You know who else?
All those Black Lives Matters and white nigger lovers, he unloaded on them. We got a future for you, boy. You know what I'm saying? He just killed people. But I guarantee he got future Fox, all that shit.
He gonna be another George Zimmerman motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna be a target.
Especially George Zimmerman. Where is he at?
Hiding with the government.
Maybe hiding. You need to be no any type of
The
type
government,
of shit like
the government got him paid into the shade. He's somewhere chilling.
He said
that.
paid in the shade.
He ain't done.
No, he was dumb at first. He was selling the gun and shit, making appearances, signing Skittles and shit. He did. He was making appearances, autographing Skittles and Arizonas for the white hooded motherfuckers. Sold that gun. They shot him with.
Dead. No way
He gonna be another one.
No way on this earth he been survived.
He about to get off though.
He,
I think once I seen him get rid of that gun charge, I was like,
that was it.
This joint over, bro.
So, him with that, but
you can look at the joint now and they smiling like shit now. They made it more comfortable. You put it like that. It's like the worst case scenario he can get
Few months
for recklessness with the gun, maybe.
But he's not even gonna get that.
It's not even gonna be that. It's not gonna be nothing.
They're gonna drop the charges.
They're not gonna give him no murder charges. Not gonna get manslaughter.
They ain't even charge him for murder.
You're not gonna get any of that. It's gonna be self-defense. He gonna get away with murdering somebody. Literally. Like, you gotta be in the right state for this shit. Cause like DC Maryland is like no leeway for that. You going to jail and you're gonna be in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no way you can wiggle out like they do in these states. You know?
I don't know now because
there's not a judge in Maryland or DC. It's just gonna let you out after you shot 3 people, dog. It's not gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Maryland, DC they gonna have you locked up. There's no way you getting out of this bitch. Him, he's sliding out. Where they at? Atlanta? Georgia or some shit? Where they at?
Keosha, Minnesota.
See what I'm saying?
And the other two, who knows, their shit is 50-50. Down in Atlanta.
Them two motherfuckers, boy. You right?
Their shit 50-50. And poor Breonna Taylor, she can't even get a trial.
Nope.
Because of this house nigga.
Well, like I was telling y'all, like you said, beyond no court case. But these niggas here, I'm almost speechless, huh? Like, you can't even write this shit, right?
No.
You can't make it up.
And you know what? The thing that is pissing me off right now, at this second is pissing me off. Truly it was pissing me off, is that we voted for these people. Kamala Harris, nothing. I ain't get shit. The fuck is that? Where they at? What is she supposed to be? The police people or something? What's she supposed to be?
She won't be seen, not heard. There you go.
No, tomorrow.
You know?
I'm talking about before the she's supposed to be the Secretary of Defense. I mean, or what? What was it? She was
For what? What's
She
this?
was California. She was a DA or something.
Yeah, the DA.
Oh,
She ain't saying shit.
She don't care. Different state, different matter.
she the
She's
vice
afraid of
president.
them Proud Boys.
She the vice president, baby.
And the fucked up part about
That's
it,
beneath her.
Proud Boys. You got the Proud Boys in DC jail. Niggas been motherfuckers been complaining about DC jail for 100 fucking years.
100 of them.
And then these motherfuckers go in there and complain, and they shipping these motherfuckers out because they're talking about the conditions. And I'm like, come on, dog. What the fuck?
That's how they
White
do it.
privilege, yo.
White privilege at its finest. If you new here though, This is the third podcast for the 9 to 5ers, Average Joes. We get a take on all trending topics, and we call that. Speaking of all that, though, Travis Scott, right? Now, this is our 2-year anniversary. When we first started, we had Travis Scott in our message chat box. Him and Snitch 9 bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? They going back and forth about shit. But it's funny to see that, and then now, as him going through this shit with the concert, Travis Scott. Now they talking about suing this motherfucker like $750 million lawsuit.
That's a class action joint.
Insurance cover that. They can't sue him.
Ooh, the problem is about the insurance. The insurance only could cover $20 million of that.
That's there for that reason.
That's a cap.
I know. So the people who suing him trying to sue him himself, that's not gonna work because it's already a cap, and insurance is there for that shit to happen.
Now, let's not forget, it says Travis Scott and Drake are among those named in the $750 million lawsuit filed Tuesday by a Houston lawyer on behalf of 125 Astroworld Fiesta victims, including the family of one man who died. What's it? Acosta. 21 was one of the 10. I think it was 10 people injured and sustained during that whole performance and shit. It was 10 people hurt.
Most recent, a 9-year-old boy died.
Again, before you buy them tickets, you gotta sign a waiver.
That was recent, yeah.
You already know the risks before you can get the ticket. So a lot of that's gonna be thrown out.
Yeah.
So let's be real here. They clearly state that shit before you get the ticket. You in an enclosed area. It's not seats and shit. So you already at risk. And you got your 9-year-old there.
They do have that on the that's something. That's that shit
and everything. You know they gonna cover.
That's that shit. That's that shit nobody supposed to read though.
Yeah.
You get the click on the junk like and I want the ticket. But it's like this long ass junk you gotta read, and it's like enclosed.
Yeah, ain't nobody reading that shit.
Ain't nobody reading that shit. So you don't know.
Ain't they fault. The fault is that. Let's be real here. It ain't the first time people been trampled or fucked over. I
was telling you, shit, it's normal. So it's normal.
Any person who have a venue that size gonna have themselves covered just in case some shit like this happens.
It's normal.
Which is the normal. Like you said, most times it happens, people just don't say nothing.
Hell yeah.
Or they just go on with themselves. So trying to.
But when you look at the crowd that was dead, that thing was sardined up like a motherfucker. They were sardined.
So. And none of them had masks.
And no one say
all you gonna do is drag his name out, try to get him to settle out of court, but he ain't even gonna do that. The promoter and the people gonna have people dealing with that. It ain't even gonna be him. Because he was the artist that they asked to come in. So they already gonna take care of that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna never be that. They're just gonna drag his image. So
I don't know.
But then you got
if you name his name to the lawsuit, that's a problem.
But the other thing you've noticed on there said that Live Nation and some of the other promoters of that concert is getting sued. So you know,
that because was that Sunday a 9-year-old was the latest person to be dead that from his injuries from that jump. How was a 9-year-old there?
That's what I'm trying to. I'm gonna go to that situation.
Well,
you got 9-year-old there with a lot of people there.
9-year-old got stomped.
Only 120 people.
Well, I wouldn't even take my 10-year-old there because if you fall, I'm trying to tell you, nigga, that's for all crowds. You liable to get stomped on. Everybody know that.
Yeah, ex Simba's fault.
Exactly.
Whoever set him up, though. Don't worry about him paying for me.
They suing Apple Music too.
They trying to. There's a lawyer just trying to do a big class action lawsuit.
The promotion.
He taking pro bono on that. Some people gonna get money. Some people who got scrape ain't getting shit. But like $200, maybe some free tickets to something else. But they just name themselves because the more people will make it sound better. But in actuality, only like 3 or 4 people got a legit case to get some of that insurance money.
So I'm guessing this is a lawyer right here. He tweeted some shit. I guess the lawyer J.P. Morgan Chase Tower, Tony Busby. Let me see if this is the lawyer.
J.P. Chase
The
Morgan.
district court. So I'm guessing this is what he filed. He says, we filed a suit today on behalf of 125 Astro World concert goers, to include the family of Axel who died at a concert. Many of the clients named in the lawsuit suffered broken bones, twisted knees. Wait, what the fuck? Twisted knees. What the fuck is twisted knees, bro? Twisted knees?
Sprained knee. Out of that, I ain't never heard of twisted knee.
Or orthopedic injuries. What the fuck is? What are you talking about? Wait a minute. It's like you making up shit. I accept we will file on behalf of any 100 individual very soon. I have been in contact with defense counsel for many of the entitled sued, to include Live Nation. Our team has toured the site and collected evidence. We have taken statements from more than 50 witnesses. We have collected hours of video tape from almost every angle. No amount of money will fix what occurred on November the 5th. However, based on what I've known or know, to include what I learned during discussions with opposing counsel, it is my firm belief that every individual who attended that concert and who suffered injuries will be fairly compensated. I intend to make sure of it. Now, what if you never got hurt? So, well, I mean, what do you mean by, I mean, how far do you go with this?
That's what I said. I mean, you taking a risk going to a concert, especially a concert of that magnitude.
Twisted knees?
Then I've seen these motherfuckers, other singers, and
somebody want to be a part of the 17 million lawsuit that's gonna get settled.
Yeah, put me in that job. I've been working with motherfucking warehouse 30 years. My knee hurt. Put me in there.
I mean, you break 17 million down to 100.
Then you be like, I'm twisted knee dude. You put me in there for a twisted knee or a twisted shoulder. Yeah, I'm good. I did this working in the warehouse for 45 years though. But don't tell nobody. A twisted elbow for me. You know what I'm saying? Stick me in that lawsuit.
a twisted ass.
Let me get in that lawsuit quickly. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know Drake was involved with this shit though.
Yeah, he was one of the headliners of it. For this album himself. You know, they be doing these 3-day festivals and shit. The other days got canceled because of that shit right there.
Man, $750 million. It sounds like a number this motherfucker lawyer just made up, Slim. Thinking of all the people he got in his lawsuit compared to the people he's suing, $750 million have to be spread through all those people, dog. That's why it's so high. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't have a lawsuit and tell somebody, look, I might get you $1,000 when we finish. It's like, nigga, that's all right. I'm tired. I'm gonna go to another lawyer. You want something different. You know what I'm saying, dog? Quick as shit.
They're like people trying to get paid.
ASAP. I'm trying to figure out. Now, everybody know my favorite motherfucking movie, whoever made movies, is Friday, right? My favorite. And then, you know what I'm saying, Godfather. That's beside the point. Friday, right? I never really liked Chris Tucker like that. Y'all fuck with Chris Tucker?
Yeah, okay. Some movies. I like them more. I like them in Friday. I like them in Dead Presidents. He went from Friday to Dead President.
Dead President.
He was still like funny on that one because he keep talking about some
Their president was like that.
Telling the Chinese bitch to suck his dick. Mama didn't boo boo. Big dick. Big dick. Can you handle it? Big dick.
You know? Real?
Stand up was so. You know, outside of stand up, either the rush hour.
Rush Hour.
Rush Hour was cool.
Did Money Talks was just like equal to the rush hour. So that's about it. I mean, he was alright the Friday. He was alright in the Fifth Element too. You know, he walk around like a straight up bitch, but still.
Oh. What was that movie? It's like, did he touch you like this? Or did he touch you like this?
That's Money Talks.
Money
Yeah,
Talks.
that's Money Talks.
It's like, ooh, it's getting hot in here.
Yeah, that's Money Talks.
Yeah, hot.
But y'all think he should have done it on Friday?
Nah, he had peaked by 2000. He wasn't even doing anything after that anyway.
Yeah.
He had his run from like 95 to 2000. After that, you ain't seen him too much.
What's about Fridays?
Oh, no.
You think he should have done it on Friday?
Nah, you didn't like Q up paying. So, if you don't
think,
like
bro?
that shit, don't go back.
At that time, he should have did it on Friday. But you can't do no Friday no more.
Yeah, now it's too late.
Now it's way too late. Everybody that died, they have the cast died.
Not just that, it's just he ain't funny no more.
I think he made out of his career, I think the most crucial mistake was to not do any more Fridays. I think that's to skip a Friday to do a Chinese movie with Main Man. I think it was one of the dumbest moves ever. Yeah.
No.
Because
he made more money though.
Not
way
long,
more money.
not in the long term.
Yeah.
For example, he haven't made anything since 2007, 2008.
But there was a friction between that money and that money for the Rush Hour movies or whatever.
So you don't think
because he owed taxes? Remember,
if you would did one more Friday, that would launch him into all types of movies.
So you think I'm gonna turn
besides that Chinese joint?
15 million for 500,000. That's what he was gonna offer him next Friday. 500,000.
Okay.
15 million, 500,000.
Yeah, but you was nobody, right?
I'm talking about.
If I ain't put you on Friday, you wouldn't have had the opportunity for that other shit
true.
you're talking about.
He got the Friday jump because he did House Party 3.
No.
Yeah, he did, and he was on.
Nobody knew him from that. Everybody know him. Everybody know him from Friday and his stand up.
But his stand up, there you go. So he was already.
Yeah. If it wasn't Friday or stand up, Friday.
He didn't make
Friday.
Friday.
Without Friday, nobody know him.
You said House Party 3.
It's no nothing after Friday if without no Friday.
I had the Friday cast in the House Party 3.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, was in it. Red Flower, Bernie Mac, the girl who played the pipe head.
But everybody got to remember, he only played in the first Friday. He should have been in the second one.
No.
He refused to do the joint. Like, I get what you're saying. You're thinking, okay, 15, like you said, 15
million for the first rush hour.
$500,000.
$500,000, 500,000.
But to not do no more Fridays ever, like, why you do that?
It's like you go out of it. You mature.
No, but you don't think in the end he would have made more money than the $20 million he made from that shit?
That wasn't the only thing. That wasn't the only thing he said. He said he didn't want to keep doing no smoking.
He could have been in something now. They could be putting him in shit now. Like, he would never stop being in shit.
He said the pay wasn't good.
He changed it. He wanted to be saved.
He said the pay wasn't good.
Yeah, he didn't want to cuss no more. He didn't want to smoke no more. He found God. All that stopped. And after that, he was no more rush hours.
And then after that, he was in trouble for IRS for tax.
What that is?
This Chris Tucker, he came on somebody interview. I don't know who these people was.
Fridays. And I was in the first one. Yeah. And Cube, after I did the first Fridays back then, I never thought about doing sequels. I always wanted to do a good job and keep moving to the next movie. So Cube asked me back in, I think it was 96 or 97. He's Chris, we want to do another Fridays, man. And I was just like, nah, I don't want to do another Fridays. I want to do like Eddie Murphy and them did. I want to do Money Talks. I did Money Talks, and then then eventually did Rush Hour. I said, I don't want to do another. And he said, what? You sure? I was like, nah, I don't want to do another. So he couldn't believe it, but he kept moving, and he got Mike Epps, and they went and did another one, and it was great. He did 2 of them, and they were great. So now, of course, they was in Cube. He don't mind if I come back at this, that. But the studio, I think, want to do it. They didn't want to do it, and then Cube is spearheading that. And I never really wanted to do another one. And I always said, because I know my fans love the movie so much, they always bring it up. I said, well, if they come to me with a great script, great idea, I'll definitely consider it. But I said, it's been so long ago, and that character became such a great character. I don't want to mess it up unless it's really something good and we can really make it better,
I got it on my shirt.
Oh, thank you. I saw that. I appreciate that. That's all.
Let's stop right there for a minute. He's saying that, okay, Cube came to him and said, hey, man, let's do the sequel to this Friday joint. He said, nah. Cube was surprised at that, which anybody would be like, what the fuck you talking about, nigga? You know what I'm saying? But he's saying, nah, he wanted to be like Eddie Murphy and do this and that and that. Like, what? You thought Rush Hour was gonna make you Eddie Murphy, motherfucker? That was
like another 48 hours of Beverly Hills Cop.
That was a dumb move. Then
how you figure?
I think Money Talks was a good move, but everything after that was off the table. Fell off the table. So he should have went back and did that second Friday, because that would have catapulted him into so many other movies after that. Besides that shit he doing over there with the Chinese dude, one shot deal. Like, really? You could have kept your momentum going where everybody loved you in our community, motherfucker. You know how many movies he would have been in? Probably some Tyler Perry shit by now. But he just literally pulled himself out of... Yeah, he ain't gonna be on Tyler Perry shit. Probably now, he's some Christian type of... But he pulled himself away from everything and just
because like you say, he became a Christian. Not because he told to do Rush Hour. He gave all that up. He started telling people what he ain't gonna do. When you start telling people what you ain't gonna do, I ain't cussing no more. I ain't doing this no more. Then without that, you ain't as funny as you think.
Nah, I don't think he was funny. Now we look back, I don't think he's funny, Jay.
No, I mean, Friday was. All the ads.
I'm talking about him personally. Listen.
And then his stand-up was all right. First, he ain't have
the reason why you wasn't going to do another Friday was because they didn't pay you, man.
Oh, no, that's not true. That's not true. And I'm going to tell you, the first Fridays, I was so happy I got that movie because I knew how it was going to help my career, because all I was doing then before that was touring to state, and I was going back to state. But I wanted to go to the next level. So I said, I need a TV show or a movie. And I got Fridays, and I was like, oh, thank God, because I know this is going to bring me a bigger audience. Then I can show another side of me. So when I did it, it was incredible. But back then, I got to tell you, one of the reasons why I didn't do the second one because of the weed. Because I said, man, that movie became a phenomenon. I don't want everybody smoking weed. And I never really told people this because I kind of forgot about it. But it was one of the reasons why I didn't do it, because I said, I don't want to represent, everybody smoking weed. I kind of made it more personal than a movie. And that's one of the reasons I said, I didn't want to keep doing that character.
Okay.
Me trying to fuck it. Trying to smoke no weed.
What the fuck is he talking about,
He said everybody was smoking a lot of weed after that movie, which was true.
Yeah, that was one of them.
This nigga said
he didn't want to put that out there.
He didn't want to be part of everybody smoking weed. Oh my God.
He didn't want to be the influencer.
Oh my God. So he thought that's why Q started doing the rehab. Remember that?
Yeah, he said that. He went to rehab.
Oh my God.
He gave him the idea.
That was probably for him, yeah. Try to get him to come back. Oh my God. That was a disaster for me to hear. I didn't want to hear that.
Why not?
First of all, you sound like a fucking idiot. Oh, everybody wanted you. I wanted you to come back and do part 2. Everybody wanted you to do part 2. But you choose to not do part 2 first was because you want to be like Eddie Murphy and do big movies, which you did with the Chinese dude. right?
Jackie Chan.
As the interview go on, now y'all know what? I really ain't want to do that shit because I was perpetrating weed a lot. Everybody started smoking weed off that.
But yeah,
What?
I was thinking about what movies did he do after that? He did Friday.
He once became say he started.
Oh, that's a good point, right? Jay?
He did Friday. He did Dead Presidents, Money Talk.
Dead Presidents.
All that was, I told y'all, from 94 to 2000.
You don't want nobody to be, you don't want to be
Yeah,
the main person for weed, but Dead President, you want to murk motherfuckers, though. Really?
On Dead President, you shooting dope.
Really, though? So that was a fucking made-up ass lie. Fuck out of here. What would he do after that movie?
He was shooting dope on
I
Dead
told
President.
he said he was just trying to get on.
He did.
Was like Friday.
He did Dead Presidents,
He did
which is
that.
coke and shooting motherfuckers up, which is worse than all the Fridays put together, which is some shit you sitting on the side of your porch, chilling with your man and shit. So you'd rather do that. See, we already know it's a lie. As we go in, right? Come
I'm
on,
looking
man.
at it like he did Friday. He did Dead Presidents. He did Money Talk.
Uh-huh.
Then he did Rush Hour 1, 2, 3. Then what happened? What is that? All the movies he made?
I just told you, you got saved.
That happened because he felt like he can want to go get white chipped, and nobody wanted to white him up. That's the problem there. He ain't had nobody reaching their arm. He ain't had no white hand reaching out like, come on, son, we got you. It wasn't nothing there. You get it? See, he turned back to Q, and Q was like, fuck you, we got Chris Tucker. I mean, who my man? Mike Epps. So bye. You know what I'm saying? Now you get what happened? That what happened to him.
I gotta look and see how many movies he got.
That's what I'm about to
That can't
say.
be it.
You mean as far as the movies he made after Friday?
Okay. He did The Fifth Element.
Fifth Element.
And
Now,
he did House Party 3 before Friday.
but that's not really his movie. But that little part in there, you might as well did Friday, for real. That little shit he did in Fifth Element. And he looked like a pussy in that. He was a faggot in that. He dressed up like a girl in that joint. He acted like a girl in that joint. So he'd rather do that than smoke weed. He'd rather do that than be my nigga running down the street saying, with Q. Really? Okay? Stop. So he should have never said that dumb shit. The reason why he did it because we don't know no more. We throw his money. I'm starting to think you just ain't got no fucking sense. You just thought the grass is greener if you was to go white. Find a white route. That's all. Just say that, nigga. Because I really do believe if you did that second Friday, him, it been so much movies and things after that, he be still doing shit now. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't know he was on Silver Linings Playbook.
Who?
Silver Linings Playbook and Jackie Brown.
That's all nice. Not Silver Linings.
Oh yeah, he was in Jackie Brown for sure. That's a movie. Yeah.
I didn't see Jackie Brown.
You seen Jackie Brown with her, my man in there with he had the motherfucker Samuel Jackson had the ponytail with the beard.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, he wasn't in it but a hot second. Yeah, they put him in the trunk.
Yeah.
And he opened that joint. Like, what the fuck y'all doing? Put me in the trunk and some shit. They closed the joint. Like anything after that, he had to do the character all Friday to be anybody. That little part right there was character all Friday, you bitch. He acted like that. That would make him funny. So any movie he did after that, he acted like the character on Friday. The fuck out of here. That weed shit was just the dumbest shit. Why he say that?
Because he ain't want y'all smoking.
You think he believe that?
He believe that, y'all.
Wow.
He a Christian man. Who like to drink and fuck women.
I don't believe he even believe that shit at all.
That's y'all man, though. Everybody got their own choices in life. He made good money. He made quick $60 million. On the Rush Hour movies, you know. He said he was good. He thought he was good. He wanted to
That's
change
the
up.
thing. He made a calculated.
No more after that.
He made a calculated guess that if he go with these Chinese people, that from that point on, 20 million is gonna be that point on, and it stopped at that.
Yeah, he only do his stand up.
Because he's not an actor. He think They pay 20 million to comedians. They don't do that. You gotta be one of these actors to get 20 million a movie, motherfucker. And the person he's with might get 20 million, not him. You know what I'm saying? So he looked at himself as a $20 million actor that didn't want to do hood shit no more. That's how he looked at it.
You know. You gotta elevate, dog. You start out doing hood shit, but you don't have to stay.
So you basically crashed and burned, for real.
I mean, he chose that on his own.
That nigga crashed and burned.
There was roads out there for him. He just didn't go out. I'm a saved man now. I'm not cursing.
Yeah, he could do some shit besides. He could have did it besides Cube joint. But that Friday joint was him. He had to do that. He didn't, though. He was a jackass for that. He gonna learn, though. Because now he about 60 years old. Everything is too fucking late. Everything is too fucking late for you, boy. Shouts out to Murray Burry, man. Well, not Murray Burry. DC Murray. I said Murray Burry. Murray Burroughs, yeah. She said, that's it. Fuck all that. Take your mask off. Live your life. Live your life.
What you said that?
That's what I want your man to say. You know what I'm saying? Once he say that, like, yeah, it's time. Like what she said. No more mask mandate. She pulling back on all her shit. Live your life. Live your life. That's it, baby. You know what I'm saying, Doc? State of the Union, say it too, motherfucker. Get up there and say, live your. If she gonna say it and y'all living in, y'all got work in DC, motherfucker. Like, really? Get up there and say what she said. Live your life. And then 2 years from now, it'll be her and Camilla. Ha ha! Mayor Bowser and Camilla. The ticket. That's the ticket, Jay. That's the ticket, Jay, to knock him out the boots.
They was trying to give it to Murray Bowser, but he was like, nah, I don't want that.
Knock him out the boots from that one, Jay. Real? Both of y'all. Knock him out. Knock him out the box, Jay. Knock him out, Jay. Knock him out the dock, Jay. You know what I'm saying, dog? Nah, Real ain't ready for that. Real ain't ready for that, dog. You know what I'm saying? We're going to knock him out with that one. For sure. Boom, boom. We got Bone and 360. Don't forget about that. Y'all know that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Bone and 360 joint. I just got, you got 360, right?
Yeah.
Who you said?
360.
You said 362, right? Yeah, I think I got Bone for that one.
Yeah, Bone.
You said that's when? Next month?
Go on a second.
I got Bone on that one. I'm about to go Bone. Now,
I want to go Bone, but they don't have enough hits.
it's close, though. It's close. I ain't gonna bullshit y'all.
They don't have enough hits.
But 3-6,
3-6 got more hits.
we about to find out.
They came out a little early.
Y'all right, because I think Bone gonna go dry on that stage because I don't know, though.
They're going to come out with some new, shit. Some of their shit is going to be some new shit, too.
Because they got 2 full good albums that they can crank those 2.
And
then after that, I don't know.
Then they're going to have some songs like Meet Me in the Sky and all that.
Or some shit they made yesterday. We don't want to hear that shit, motherfucker.
That's basically what that song was made yesterday.
Shit they made yesterday.
No, it was made a couple of years ago, but
I can't get over this nigga said I stopped because of the weed.
He said one of the contributing factors was I didn't want y'all out here smoking.
Is this nigga serious?
I didn't want to be the influence of y'all smoking weed.
Yeah, after that, he had all the little OnlyFans out there smoking weed.
He wasn't the reason that I was smoking.
No, he's a contributing factor. That and Half Baked.
No.
I love Half Baked.
I know y'all do.
Half Baked. That was probably like 50% of it.
So we know what we want to do. We decided to be drug dealers. I was like, let's whack ass up. Nigga excuse for none of that movie. I was like, this is whack ass shit. I see why y'all like it. You gonna have to be Half Baked to laugh at some of this dumb ass shit.
You know?
Man was in the slurping machine. That shit be like me when I be smoking, and then my ass be into some munchies. Bag
that's
big as shit.
That's how Chris Tucker was, like the early Chappelle. Early Chappelle wasn't funny. When he used to do Nutty Professor and all that, he tried too hard. But then when he did that show, he learned some shit.
Nutty Professor?
Yeah,
that's my shit. I ain't like two wasn't that good, but
Janet Jackson.
Yeah, I was my baby though.
Y'all say body ready.
I love me some Janet Jackson.
I bet you do.
That was my baby. My baby. Hey, hey. Janet was one of my early crushes, boy. Her and everybody know what's her name? Morris Day and them.
Chili.
Yeah. It was Chili, then was Apollonia. Yeah. I used to be in love with Apollonia. Like, shit.
That's funny as shit.
Then what was my girl? You had a bunny rapping with her.
Paula Abdul.
Paula Abdul. That's hey baby, where you at? Come on the podcast, please and thank you.
She it looks the same.
Paula Abdul was.
She looked the same. Too.
I'm talking about. I was in love with Paula Abdul, my nigga. Jesus, that was my baby right there, dog. Her and Apollonia and motherfucking my girl with the drums, Shelly E. I used to like her, man. I don't know why. She was just cool as shit. Oh, I used to love her.
Crush Group, you know about that.
Damn, that's my baby.
Had them niggas in there fighting over Shelly E.
Nita Baker, my baby. You know what I'm saying? You know, Shawty with the family, she got a show on there too. Tony Braxton. That's my baby too. Oh my God. Mariah Carey, my babies.
Yeah,
all my babies growing up.
Babies. Right about that.
All my babies growing. What's the girl on Bill Cosby joint? Oh my God, yeah. The only reason I like her that much because she's quiet. She ain't do as much as them. You know what I'm saying? She didn't talk as much.
She did a lot with Lenny Kravitz.
Not really. I heard she ain't doing nothing. That's all my man rolled out.
Yeah, them niggas be wanting them joints to be horse. No short of nothing but horse.
That's like man, Eric Benet and Holly Berry. She probably ain't doing nothing.
That's my baby. Holly Berry. I would stop life. Not no more. She's 60. When I was little, that was my baby. You know what I'm saying? I was one of my last babies.
Some of them
You like her? You ain't like her? Don't fake like you like her in minutes, though. When she like, woo, 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 woo. Man, like, oh, that's it, she was set off here. She's like this. Let's make that noise. That's my fault. No, that nigga said, you know what you gotta do. Hey, Red, you don't remember that part, do you? That bitch said, no, I need $5,000. You know, my little brother, you know what you gotta do. Like a minute. You know no rubber. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking somebody like Jason Leary. And had her in the shop pumping that joint.
Oh yeah. Jason Leary's on the pipe. You ain't like that joint? You ain't like Jason Leary? For real? Man, let me go ahead and play a lot of good shit. Onyx. Onyx. Shouts out to everybody, man. They've been following us from the beginning of this, you know what I'm saying, journey we've been on, y'all. This is Third Perspective. We about to roll up out of this joint. What y'all gotta say before we get out of here, though? Jay, talk to the people.
Holidays coming up.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, yeah, November 23rd. I got a birthday.
Uh-oh.
Tuesday.
Day before the podcast. You know? Jay don't know about this. Real don't know about this right here. I gotta get real on some reality show. Yes, I do. At least we can get in the water joints. Can we start there? The deep fishing joints. Kick them off, man. Like, nigga, you ready to fish? The niggas be out there for months, though, man. Ain't nothing easy. Months and months out there. Yeah, 2 fish. Oh, yeah? We got to check and see they legal and shit. But the crab joint, you ever watch the crab joint? Crab joint is tight. You remind me, I want to watch that crab joint again. See if they got new shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas be going deep throwing them things down there. Pull that thing up, nigga. Joe crab joint in that joint. That joint be tight as shit. Hey, shouts out to everybody, man. We appreciate everybody, man. I'm telling you, 2-year anniversary, 2 nights a week, 6 hours podcasting, raw, uncut, untouched, unblemished, straight to you, live. You know what I'm saying, dog? But you can catch us again after this on Spotify, Google Podcasts, wherever you get your podcasts at. You know what I'm saying, dog? Also, Instagram. You can catch any clip you want on Instagram and YouTube. Short clips on that joint. You don't want to listen to a long hand at this time. You know what I'm saying? The 2-hour podcast. You know what I'm saying, dog? But other than that, thank you for tuning into the Thorough Respect the podcast and videos here for you to check out. You know what I'm saying, dog? Check these two, check this one out. It's gonna be us. You know what I'm saying? Our history of this shit. It's 24 months now. Grind. You know what I'm saying? 2 nights a week. Holla at your boy. Third Respect the podcast. Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts. Everywhere you get your podcast at. You know what I'm saying, dog? We hitting the scene running. Listen, you don't know about this, right? Let's just ride.
Don't get too much right there, Dave. Hey, Big Doug, drop it. Yeah. And the ladies doing too much up here. They doing too much up here. Gotta see somebody do it here. Wind up here.
Well, I don't know about this.
Robert Thomas. Yo, it's 4 times 23 in the down. Yeah,
wee!
Two, and you can't play nigga. Get cash, nigga. Hey, boy. Get cash, nigga. Get along. Get cash, nigga. Sam Woods. Get cash, nigga. Southview. Get cash, nigga. Get cash, nigga. Highland. Get cash. The whole beat. Hey, yo, hey.
Check these videos out.
What? What do you want?
I don't know about this.
What?